to say, look, this is a lot. It's a lot riding on this. This is the finals. You already know from the jump they're going to be in your ear and they're going to be active. So chill. Just chill out and know that we have the better team. At the end of the day, they got the better team.
That's true. And that's one thing I feel like if they just remember that, like, we just have a better team. All we have to do is just pretty much run the plays and, step up where it need to be. And, pretty much they really do got it. I'm not saying they're going to sweep them like they've been doing everybody else, which is amazing in itself. But Draymond, like you say, I feel like he knows that, but it's much different when you get into it. Like you say, the Rasheed Wallaces, the Dennis Rodmans, the Trail Sprewells. It's much different once you get into the situation. And one thing about all of those guys that they have in common that I just named too, they're great defensively. They're great on putting up boards when needed. But like you say, when it comes down to it, they're so passionate about the game. I would like to say that, it just kind of goes into a hothead mentality. These guys get, they put their blood and sweat and tears into it. So like you say, hopefully Steph is being the church boy beside him, having his little pocket Bible, something, because, hey, Draymond is the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a choir boy from 5 Heartbeats. You just always have the little Bible, like your mama said, man. Just read. There's a time for everything. And Ecclesiastes, like, this ain't the time, Draymond. Right, wait till after we win. Then you can go piece up LeBron how you want.
Yeah, you can do all that.
Whatever you want. Because that's going to be your fines. But right now, he, like you say, he has to keep his head in the game. But with Draymond and KD, like you say, I feel like LeBron, he's very conditioned. He's one of, like I say, he's the most athletic athlete I've probably ever seen. However, I feel like they're going to, try to run him down if they could keep Draymond in the games. Because if Draymond and KD is in the game at the, putting in the boards like that, like I know they can, it's going to be pretty hard for LeBron to just keep going back and forth, playing that, hot potato.
Right, definitely. All right, Wayne, we got some more action in the chat room. Got to say what's up to DJ Dollars and Cents in the building. Also, we got my man Victor Morrow, the Victor Morrow Show, Victor Morrow Report. Go check out all these shows on xsquadaffiliates.com. Chief Rock has got a show. Man, we got so many great shows. You got to go check it out. A lot of people in the chat room, so appreciate everybody. But I wanted to touch on a couple of comments here. Dollars and Cents says, why did I say, I think he said something like, why did I say the Warriors have the better team? And my answer to that is, if you write all the names down on a piece of paper, you write down the 5 starters of the Cavs, and you write the 5 starters of the Warriors parallel to each other, you will understand why I just said that comment. To me, it's clear. It's very clear. Now, Victor Morrow says the Warriors aren't physical enough. Now, that is a great point. That is a great point. True. They are some, I guess, I don't know what you call it. I guess, I don't know, high acidity, don't like to get dirty. They are those type of players, but they can shoot. They can shoot the lights out. And you got 4 guys that can get hot all at one time. That's the problem.
All at one time. Even, like you say, including KD. I call the Golden State Warriors, but I call them the souped up San Antonio Spurs, because everybody knows San Antonio Spurs fundamentals. It's like, Tim Duncan, he 7 feet tall, 7'8", he'll go in there and lay the ball up. Fundamentals, it's all about just getting baskets. And they pretty much remind me of them with the exceptions of Steph Curry once he get in his, I don't know why he gets like that. He start fumbling the ball, dribbling, and act like he just in practice. Like, boy, you in the finals. What are you doing behind the back passes and all this?
Yeah, really.
And that's when he shows his like immaturity, or I'm not sure what he be doing. Like, maybe I don't really know, but he definitely can't pull that in this series, because Kyrie locked him down last year, though he was hurt. I mean, no excuses if you playing, though. Like Allen Iverson would say, I would agree. So, definitely with the Warriors not being physical, that is going to put a stump in the game, because last year it did. I mean, we just have to be honest about that last year, because we all know Cleveland is very physical, and that's what they pretty much how they got him out of the game, including Draymond, literally out of the game.
Right,
but
exactly.
that is going to be a factor, and that's why it's going to be a good game, because you got some good shooters at the top of the board, and then you got some people that's going to make some plays within the paint. So and then too, we can't count out KD once he turns into KD, because KD, he is kind of like LeBron in the sense of he can turn on and off his star, but
star power,
if he
definitely
right, if he decides I want to dunk today, that's who gonna stop him, So
right, yeah.
But at but at the end of the day, Golden State has to win this, man. Because if they don't, like you say, it's just y'all just won almost a perfect season last year. It's and y'all came through the playoffs perfect, playoff. It's just y'all have to accommodate somewhere. We can't just keep going off of records. Y'all got to get something like in cement, basically, is that championship ring, which I know they're definitely going out here to play for.
Yeah. Now, DJ Dollars and Cents, he jumps back in and he says, Clay, 25, Cavs get more than one. I definitely think the Cavs, that's why I said I think it's going to go 6, and Clay is due for a big series. I'm saying that, and I'm not just saying that because I'm making that up, but he is due for a big series. If you got a guy that's been quiet for a while, you have to you can't count him out and say Clay's had a bad playoff so far and he's not going to do anything. To the point, Iguodala in that series that they won, Iguodala didn't do anything all year. People forgot Andre Iguodala was even on the Warriors team.
True.
He comes in and balls out. He balls out. He D's up LeBron, and Dollars is basically he's a Cavs fan, so he's gonna rep for his team, and I definitely understand that. But if you write the names down on paper, I don't see any way how the Cavs are better. Now, they do have the best player on the planet. Obviously, they have LeBron, and you got a team with LeBron. That means a lot. So that you definitely, I'm not counting them out, but I'm just going to say it's too many weapons. Yeah, like my man Courtney Harden just said, Golden State got too many weapons, and I agree. Clay is due for a game or two. So,
yeah, man, I see Clay showing up in like game 3. I see him still being kind of quiet, maybe getting a good, 3 in here and there on game 2, 1 through 2. But game 3, like, I don't know what it is, something about, like you say, those type of players. Clay, he's not a star, but he's definitely one of the most known players on the squad because, of course, he's made big shots, saved the game, all that kind of good stuff. He's good for it. So he kind of reminds me of like you say, like we were saying earlier, even though he's not a bench player, but he kind of reminds me of a Tony Kukoc or Steve Kerr, which is their coach. The guy that you just don't normally think about when you think about the Bulls, but when you see him, it's like he's very vibrant, he's very there. It's almost a perfect game when he's on. And like I said earlier, it's just that he hasn't been. I've been telling people that all finals. He just hasn't been getting the ball. That's literally it. It's not that he's been off. It's not that he's been. It's just been, like you said, he's just been kind of quiet, and to me, Steph has been quiet, it's been really the KD show. I see KD being MVP this year.
Yeah. Well, man, we'll see. We'll definitely see. I wanted to talk about this, and let me also give a shout out to a couple people that joined in. DJ Dollars and Cents, if I didn't give you a shout out already. Also, who else do we got? We got Kicking It with Key C of Kicking It with Key C show on Spreaker.com and XWAT affiliates. Also, DJ Nunu in the building, always playing some great music. You can go check her out again on Spreaker.com, and that's DJ Nunu. But this is something that not a lot of people have talked about, but I am going to bring it up. Tristan Thompson does date Khloe Kardashian.
Don't bring it up, man.
Their curse. The Kardashian curse. Will it hurt Tristan Thompson in the
Don't bring it up. Hey,
Rashad
man, I read an article.
Rashad McCants came out. If you don't remember who Rashad McCants is, that's probably because he hasn't played in the NBA since probably 2007. But he says one of the biggest regrets of his whole career was dating one of the Kardashians. Does that mean something?
I'm gonna tell you something, man. It definitely means something, man. Like, I even read an article. It's funny you said that about the old player. I read an article where LeBron and them, they don't even like the fact, because I heard that he wanted to propose to her. You know, all that, he's really feeling her, blah, 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 you know, the spell they put on us. But it's like, LeBron and them was like, nah, we don't approve of this, dude. What are you doing to yourself? Have you seen Lamar? Have you seen Lamar? Like, really? Have you seen him? Did you see him before her? Did you see him after her? Do you want that? You want that? Okay. Bet. And if they do lose, that's definitely going to be the reason. Just like when Jessica Simpson was the reason Tony Romo was losing. So they're always going to, you know what I mean? They're always going to blame something, of course, you know. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't say it was a good idea, because anybody that's been past them, you know, it wasn't anything good afterwards. So, that's just straight up. Like, you know, I would stay far away. I wouldn't even be friends with them. Like, you know, associates, people you kind of know. Like, I don't even want to kind of know you. Like,
yeah, really.
Like,
you done hurt a lot of careers. That whole family as a whole. Reggie Bush.
Man.
Oh, my God. Reggie Bush coming out of USC was supposed to be like the best thing.
Sick.
He was supposed to be, this guy is going to be the best player ever coming out. And no, did not work out. Obviously, he's coming off the bench a lot. Obviously, he's not a starter. So, yeah, that family as a whole has damaged a lot of sports athletes and as I say,
in general,
sports athletes. Let's make it plain here.
yeah, man. Like, cause I don't know I don't even get it, man. I just kind of don't get it, man. I look at it, and I guess because I don't know, man. Some people like this, some people like that. I look at it, and I'm just like, okay, I don't get it, but I don't get what's the big hype about it, because, you know, it seems like that's where guys go once they get to that point, you know. But if they lose, it'd definitely be because of the Kardashians. I'll tell you that much. It's definitely because of the Kardashians. Because they got, like you say, they have the best player in the world, you know, on their team. And then, you know, this team right here, they have an all-star squad. So, really, either or. This is why this is one of the best series in a long time. This is even better than last year because of the odds now. So, it's like whoever, because, you know, Steph and LeBron have been a face of the NBA. So, they kind of been sharing that, you know, split down the middle. But, you know, whoever loses, it's just going to look real bad, because you're the best player, so why didn't you win? Or y'all the all-star squad, so why didn't you win? So it's going to look bad either way. But I'm definitely going for Golden State, man, like you say. But I'm going for Golden State in 7, man. I definitely think they're going to be down in the 7th game, and I feel like Steph Curry is just in Klay Thompson. I feel like they're going to just boom, 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 like start knocking them down. Like, I see them down in the 7th and then coming back. Like, that's what I see.
All right, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, always great getting you on. Real quick though, as we were talking about shoes, if anybody's listening, if you have not seen Klay Thompson's shoes, and if you haven't seen them, that's for a very valid reason, because they're made by a company called Anta, which is like either a Chinese or Japanese company. These are the ugliest shoes I've ever seen in my life.
Man,
these are the shoes that you find in Walmart in the back.
That's what I'm going to say.
Next to the Shaq shoes. No hating on Shaq, but them shoes aren't clean.
Shaq know that. Shaq don't even wear them shoes. Shaq know that. Shaq just getting that check, man. Yeah, them shoes. Yeah, man. I don't, like you say, they literally look like some. Not even Payless, man. I don't even know. Not even Walmart. I don't even want to see. We insulting Walmart at this point, because you can find some fly little shoes in Walmart, man. Oh, I don't know about them, man. Like, and it's funny because Hooper. I don't really see. I don't know. Basketball shoes used to look different back in the day, but nowadays they just kind of look more. I guess they're going for more fashion, or just more of a different look, or more of a. I'm not really sure, but you know, I just remember when you used to look at a basketball shoe and you could see a person playing basketball in it. You know.
Yeah. Now it's like everything is really completely changed. It's different. And then you got some dude selling shoes for $495. We won't even. I'm not even going to expand on it, because you already know what I'm talking about. But $495, you got to be out of your mind to pay.
Man, for real,
for shoes, for real.
Not for them anyway. No, sir. They better be some lasting forever shoes that do everything for me. Like like nah, not on the footwear. But like you say, man, ever since Jordan, it's kind of been going from there. Jordan kind of started the mark of $200 for shoes, which is still kind of crazy to me when he coming out with the same shoe,
over again, yeah.
Right, but he kind of modernized that. So, the players have always, and, that's why I always say no